Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif on Thursday expressed strong displeasure over the absence of functional early weather warning systems in Gilgit-Baltistan, particularly those meant to guard against the glacial lake outburst floods, and ordered an inquiry into the issue. Chairing a high-level meeting on pre-monsoon planning and climate preparedness, the Premier criticized what he described as the ineffective performance of relevant institutions despite clear directives issued last year. He warned that the negligence and poor performance would not be tolerated, stressing that protecting citizens from climate-related risks was fundamental responsibility of the state. GLOF's sudden releases of water and debris from glacial lakes poses a serious threat to mountainous communities, with over 7.1 million people in Gilgit-Baltistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa considered vulnerable according to the Ministry of Climate Change. During the briefing, officials from the National Disaster Management Authority, Water and Power Development Authority and the Climate Change Ministry outlined preparedness measures for the upcoming monsoon season. The Prime Minister noted that Pakistan remains among the countries most affected by climate change and emphasized the need for urgent, coordinated action. He directed federal and provincial authorities to work closely in implementing climate policies and strengthening early warning infrastructure, including digital monitoring systems, recalling last year's monsoon damage exacerbated by illegal encroachments along river channels. He said a more effective strategy had been devised this year and urged authorities to take proactive steps to minimize flood risk. Pakistan's National Disaster Management Authority, through its National Emergencies Operations Center, has issued a nationwide alert of warning of an intense heat wave expected to continue until May 5th, along with intermittent weather disturbances across different regions. According to the advisory, Sindh, southern Punjab, and parts of Balochistan are likely to face severe heat wave conditions, with major cities such as Karachi, Hyderabad, Sakkar, Multan, and Bahawalpur expected to experience extreme temperatures. Central Punjab and parts of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa may also witness a significant rise in heat levels. At the same time, a separate weather system is forecast to bring rain, dust storms, and gusty winds to upper and central Punjab between April 24th and 29th. Cities including Lahore, Rawalpindi, Islamabad, and Faisalabad may receive rainfall during this period. Similar conditions are expected in northern Balochistan and parts of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, while Gilgit-Baltistan and Azad Jammu and Kashmir could see thunderstorms. Sindh is expected to remain largely hot and dry overall, although light rain and winds may occur in areas such as Hyderabad, Badin, and Mithi on April 24th. The NDMA has warned that extreme heat may increase the risk of heat stroke and dehydration. Citizens are advised to avoid prolonged sun exposure, stay hydrated, and take necessary precautions, while authorities have been directed to activate emergency response measures and keep hospitals on alert. For more on this, read the full Dawn story link in the description. Separately, Pakistan on Thursday rejected what it called India's baseless propaganda, linking it to the Pahalgam incident, urging New Delhi to act responsibly amid ongoing regional tensions. In a statement, the Foreign Office said it was deplorable that India continued to push such allegations at a time when diplomatic efforts were underway to promote peace and stability. The Foreign Office accused India of using false narratives for domestic political purposes, adding that such claims were part of a pattern aimed at deflecting attention from its own actions in the region. The statement also reiterated Pakistan's position on Kashmir, saying the international community should remain focused on the situation in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir and call on India to avoid rhetoric and actions that could undermine peace efforts. Also, Pakistan's Federal Investigation Agency is set to accelerate money laundering investigation under newly approved standard operating procedures that introduce strict timelines, central oversight, and dedicated financial intelligence desks across the country. According to an informed source, FIA Director General Dr. Usman Anwar has approved a new framework to improve the handling of financial intelligence reports, which are generated from suspicious transaction alerts shared by banks and other financial institutions. These reports are routed through the Financial Monitoring Unit, the national body responsible for detecting and analyzing potential proceeds of crime, money laundering, and terror financing. A key feature of the revised system is the establishment of Financial Intelligence Unit within FIA's Anti-Money Laundering Directorate in Islamabad. This unit will receive intelligence from FMU, assign cases, track progress, and issue directions to ensure timely action. In addition, financial intelligence desks will be set up in all FIA regional zones, each headed by at least an assistant director, to strengthen coordination and speed up case processing. Lastly, separate regulatory developments at the Federal Board of Revenue have also tightened financial oversight. The Directorate General of Customs Valuation has raised assessed values 62 models of used mobile phones, revising benchmark prices for duty and tax calculations under Valuation Ruling number 2070 of 2026. The revision, which replaces an earlier January ruling, affects imported used phones in commercial quantities. Sharp increases were recorded in Samsung and Google Pixel models, while Apple devices saw moderate and uneven adjustments. The changes will raise import duties and taxes, particularly impacting traders dealing in second-hand and old smartphones, while also boosting government revenue amid rising handset imports.